This is your everyday English class.
Hello! Welcome to English Cactus. My name is Anna.
And my name is Brian. This podcast will help you practice your English in a fun and natural way, improving your listening skills and helping you speak with confidence in real situations.
Tell us in the comments, where are you from? We love seeing students from all around the world. It helps us feel connected to you.
And don't forget to subscribe. Your support helps us keep producing these free lessons, and you won't miss any of our new episodes.
Before we start, here's a question for you. Why is it so easy to talk about happy things in English, but so hard to talk about difficult ones? Today, we're going to challenge that. Stay with us until the end because this episode might be one of the most important for your real-life English.
Exactly. Sharing bad news is something every learner fears. Your heart beats fast, your mind goes blank, and suddenly even simple English feels hard. But here's the surprising truth. You don't need perfect English to share something serious. You just need honest, natural English. And today, we're going to show you exactly how to do that.
Today's episode is special. We're talking about how to share bad news in English. It's a sensitive topic, but also a very important one because life isn't always easy, and sometimes you need the right words to express something difficult.
And if you don't understand everything the first time, don't worry. After the dialogue, we're going to break down the vocabulary, the phrases, and the cultural tips. Everything will become clear and simple.
Now grab your coffee, relax, breathe, and let's begin.
Hey, Emma. Thanks for meeting me. I know it was kind of sudden.
Of course, Daniel. No problem at all. Sure thing. I was already nearby, and honestly, I'm happy to see you. But you sound a little different today. Is everything okay?
Well, I'm not really fine, but I didn't want to talk on the phone. I felt it was better to meet in person.
I understand. Take your time. Do you want something to drink first? Maybe a tea or a latte?
I think I'll get a chamomile tea, something calm. Can I get that with no sugar, please?
Good choice. I'll get a small cappuccino. I'll go order. Wait here. Emma orders at the counter. Few moments later, she returns to the table. Here you go. Chamomile tea, no sugar. And the barista said it's very hot, so be careful.
Thanks so much, really.
Okay, so what's going on? You know you can talk to me. You don't need perfect words. Just speak. I'm here.
Yeah, I know. You always say that, and it helps. But today, I'm nervous, really nervous. My heart is beating fast.
That's normal. When the news is difficult, people feel that way. Keep going, Daniel. You're doing great.
All right, so I have some bad news, and I don't know how to say it in English the right way.
Just say it slowly. If you want, you can start with something like, I have something difficult to tell you. That's very natural in English.
Okay, I have something difficult to tell you.
Good. Very natural. I'm listening.
So, I just got a message from home. My mom is sick. Not just a cold or something simple. It's something more serious. And I think I'll need to travel back soon.
Oh, Daniel, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. That's hard. That's very, very hard. Did they tell you what happened exactly?
Yes, but the message was a bit fast and emotional. Let me try to explain. Sorry if I make mistakes.
Don't worry about mistakes. This is not a grammar test. This is your life. Speak the way you can. I understand you.
Thanks. So, they said she had a problem with her heart. She felt pain, and they took her to the hospital. She's stable now, but still in observation.
I'm glad she's stable at least. That word means her condition is not getting worse, right?
Yes, that's what the doctor said. But still, it's scary.
Of course it is. Anyone would feel scared. Did they say what you need to do?
They said I should go home if I can. And that's the part that scares me too. I don't know how to tell my boss. I don't know how to explain everything in English. I don't even know how long I'll stay there.
I understand. Sharing bad news is already hard in your own language. In another language, it's even harder. But you can do it, Daniel. Really. You're stronger than you think.
I don't feel strong right now.
That's okay. You don't have to feel strong. You just have to be honest. Remember that. Honesty helps communication. You can say something like, I have some bad news from home, or I need to travel because of a family emergency.
Family emergency. I hear that phrase a lot.
Yes, it's very common. People understand it immediately. It's polite and clear, and you don't need to explain all the details if you don't want to.
Okay, that makes it easier. Thanks. A moment of silence. Daniel takes a sip of tea.
How are you feeling right now?
A mix of worried and sad and afraid. And I feel guilty for being far away.
That feeling is normal too. But your family knows you're studying, working, building your life. They don't want you to feel guilty. And you're going to be there soon. You're doing everything you can.
I hope so. I really hope so.
You are. And look, if you need help preparing what to say to your boss, we can practice right now.
Really?
Sure thing. Let's imagine your boss is here. I'll be your boss. Try saying the first sentence.
Okay. Hi, do you have a minute?
Good start. Simple, natural. Then what?
I have some bad news from home and I need to travel soon.
Perfect. Very clear. And you can add, my mom is in the hospital and my family needs me there.
That sounds good. And if he asks how long I'll be gone?
Then you can say, I'm not sure yet, but I'll keep you updated. Or, I'll let you know as soon as I have more information.
Nice. Very professional.
Yes, and very human. Most people will understand. Family comes first.
True. He pauses and looks out the window.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, life changes so fast. One moment you're studying English in a cafe, and the next moment you're preparing to fly home because someone you love is sick.
Yeah, life is unpredictable, but you're handling it well, really. And you're learning how to express everything in English. That's not easy, but you're doing it.
Thanks, Emma. I'm trying to study English every day, but today my head is not working well.
That's normal, but even now you're speaking clearly. See? You're stronger and more capable than you think.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate you meeting me here.
Of course, this cafe is our little safe space, right?
Yeah, I like this place. It feels calm.
So, what else did your family say?
They said my mom is awake and talking, but she needs tests, many tests, and someone needs to help her at home. My dad travels a lot for work, so they need support.
Then you really should go. And I'll help you prepare everything. Your flight, your work message, whatever you need.
Thank you, but I don't want to be a burden.
You're not a burden. You're my friend. Helping is normal. That's what friends do.
True. Well, I also need to tell my roommate about this.
Use the same structure. I have some bad news from home, and I need to travel. Simple and natural.
Yes, that helps.
Do you want to practice sharing the news in a softer way too? Sometimes when the bad news isn't extremely urgent, people say it slowly.
Yes, teach me.
You can start with, I need to talk about something important, or I have something serious to share, or even, this is a little hard to say.
I like, this is a little hard to say.
It's gentle and honest.
Okay, let me try. This is a little hard to say, but my mom is in the hospital.
Beautifully said. Natural, clear, human.
Thanks. And what if the person reacts strongly, like, oh my God, or are you serious?
Then you can say, yes, it's true, or I know, it's difficult, or I'm trying to stay calm.
Okay, that makes sense. And what if they ask many questions and I don't want to talk about everything?
Then say, I prefer not to go into details right now, or I'll explain more later, or it's still very fresh for me.
That's perfect. Sometimes I don't want to explain everything.
And that's okay. You don't have to. Sharing bad news doesn't mean explaining every detail.
True. Okay, Daniel, you're doing great. Keep going. You're learning something new today, even in a difficult moment. Thanks. I really feel more confident now. I know the situation is still painful, but at least I know how to express things.
Exactly. Communication makes difficult moments softer.
Do you think I should fly tomorrow?
If the doctor said she's stable, maybe you can take a flight in the next day or two. You don't need to panic. Just plan calmly. You can check flights tonight. I can help.
That would be great, really. Thanks so much.
Anytime. Really. And remember, you don't need to face this alone.
You're right.
And before we go, do you want to practice one more time how to tell someone?
Yes, let's do it. One last time.
Okay, start with the soft version.
This is a little hard to say, but I have some bad news from home.
Perfect. And follow with the clear message.
My mom is in the hospital, and I need to travel soon.
Excellent. Natural, emotional, but also calm.
I feel better. Not great, but better.
That's already something. And remember, Daniel, keep going. You're doing great.
Thank you, Emma. Really, I'm lucky to have you as a friend.
And I'm lucky to have you as a friend, too.
That was a powerful story, really emotional, but also very real. Sharing bad news is something every English learner needs to know how to do, and Daniel showed us how it feels when you have emotions and English happening at the same time.
Remember, the goal is not perfection. The goal is communication. Sharing bad news is something sensitive, so we want you to feel confident and comfortable using these expressions.
1. Daniel said, "Thanks for meeting me. I know it was kind of sudden." This is a very polite way to start a conversation when you invite someone at the last minute. Kind of sudden means you didn't plan it in advance. For example, you can say, "Sorry for the sudden message," or "This meeting is a bit sudden but important."
And Emma responded, "Of course, Daniel. No problem at all. This is friendly and supportive." You can also say, "Sure thing. Don't worry about it," or "It's totally fine." These expressions show empathy and warmth.
2. Daniel said, "I didn't want to talk on the phone. It was better to meet in person." This is very natural English. When the topic is serious, people prefer face-to-face conversation. You can also say, "I felt it was better to talk directly," or "I wanted to tell you this personally."
Emma answered with emotional intelligence. "Take your time. You can talk to me." This phrase shows emotional support. In English culture, saying "take your time" is a gentle way to give space.
3. Daniel said, "I have some bad news." This is the classic, simple, and polite way to introduce bad news. Short, clear, and soft. You can also say, "I have something difficult to tell you." "I have something serious to share." This is a little hard to say.
Emma supported him by saying, "Just say it slowly." This is extremely comforting. It tells the other person they don't need perfect English, just honesty.
4. Daniel shared the news. "My mom is sick. I think I'll need to travel back soon." Notice that Daniel used simple words. He didn't try to sound perfect. When you're emotional, simple English is best. You can say, "My grandmother had an accident." "My brother is not doing well." "My family needs me."
Emma responded with empathy. "I'm so sorry. That's hard." This is exactly how English speakers react to bad news. You don't need long phrases. Short phrases are more natural and respectful.
5. Daniel said, "Sorry if I make mistakes." Many learners say this when they're emotional, and it's okay. But remember, you don't need to apologize for mistakes. People understand you.
Emma said something beautiful. "This is not a grammar test. This is your life."
That is a powerful message. In emotional situations, communication matters more than grammar.
6. Daniel said, "I don't know how to tell my boss."
This is a common situation, and Emma gave great options. "I have bad news from home." "I need to travel because of a family emergency." Both are natural and respectful.
And "I'm not sure yet, but I'll keep you updated."
This is very professional and useful in work situations, especially when plans are uncertain. 7. Daniel said, "This is a little hard to say." This phrase softens the message. It prepares the listener emotionally. It's very polite and very human.
Emma praised him. "Beautifully said."
Because he communicated clearly and honestly. 8. Daniel said, "I don't want to be a burden." This is a very emotional phrase. Many learners feel this when asking for help. But in English-speaking culture, asking for help is normal.
Emma responded perfectly. "You're not a burden. You're my friend."
Friendship in English culture includes emotional support, not only fun moments.
Now, let's go deeper into cultural tips, because sharing bad news is not only about vocabulary. It's about cultural expectations, emotional timing, and social behavior.
Exactly. And I think this part is just as important as the language itself. Many misunderstandings happen not because of grammar, but because of cultural habits.
Cultural tip 1. English speakers soften emotional conversations.
In English-speaking cultures, people rarely start emotional conversations directly. They prepare the space. They use softeners like, I need to talk about something important. This is a little hard to say. I have something serious to share.
Yes, and notice something. These phrases don't say the news yet. They just prepare the other person emotionally. This is considered polite and respectful.
Cultural tip 2. Privacy is respected.
Be critical. English speakers will not pressure you for details. If you say, I prefer not to go into details, the conversation automatically stops there. No one insists.
Exactly. In some cultures, people show love by asking many questions. But in English-speaking cultures, love is often shown through space, not pressure.
Cultural tip 3. Short emotional reactions are the norm.
In many countries, people react dramatically to bad news. But in English-speaking places, emotional reactions are short and soft. I'm so sorry. That's really hard. I'm here for you.
And this is not coldness. It's a cultural way of giving emotional space. Too much reaction can create stress for the person sharing the news. Cultural tip 4. Offering help is gentle, not forceful.
English speakers usually don't say, I will help you. They say, let me know if you need anything. Tell me if you need support. If you need me, I'm here.
It's a softer style of care. It shows support without taking control of the situation.
Cultural tip 5. At work, family emergency is enough. You don't need to tell your boss the details. In English-speaking workplaces, family emergency is a complete explanation. People understand immediately that the situation is serious and personal.
And legally, in many places, employers can't even ask for private details. So Daniel's phrase, I'll keep you updated, is the perfect professional tone.
Cultural tip 6. Emotional honesty is acceptable. In English-speaking cultures, it's perfectly normal to say things like, I'm scared, I'm worried, I'm confused.
Yes, and these sentences don't make you weak, they make you human. Emotional transparency is respected.
Cultural tip 7. Friends are expected to support each other emotionally.
Emma's behavior was culturally accurate. She listened, she didn't interrupt, she didn't give a big speech. She stayed present. That's emotional support in English.
And when she said, you're not a burden, that was not just kindness. It's a cultural affirmation that emotional help is normal between friends. Now, let's see some model sentences. 1. Gentle way to introduce bad news. One of the best sentences is, this is a little hard to say. It opens the door gently, and you can add anything after it.
Yes, or, I have something serious to tell you. I need to talk about something important. These are soft, natural, and polite.
2. Direct but polite version. If you need something more direct, you can say, I have some bad news. Simple, clear, and very common.
Or, there's a problem, and I need to talk about it. This is useful in professional situations too.
3. Explaining the situation. After the introduction, you can explain what happened. My mom is in the hospital. There was an accident in my family. My brother is not doing well.
And if the news isn't medical, I lost my wallet. I lost my job. There's been a mistake. There's an issue we need to fix.
4. Telling someone you need to travel. Very simple phrases work best. I need to travel home. I need to go back to my country. My family needs me.
And in professional settings, I have to take some days off because of a family emergency. Perfectly natural.
5. Asking for time or understanding. This is useful when you're emotional. I need a moment. I'm still processing the news. I'll explain later.
Or, if you don't want to go into details, I prefer not to explain everything right now. That phrase is very respected in English-speaking cultures.
6. When you don't know all the information. You can say, I'm not sure yet, but I'll keep you updated.
Or, I'll let you know as soon as I have more information. Professional, polite, natural.
7. Backup sentences for nervous moments. If your mind goes blank, here are emergency sentences you can always use. Sorry, this is difficult for me to say. Can you give me a moment? I'm trying to explain.
And if you need to correct yourself, sorry, I mean, let me say it again. These phrases help you stay calm.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. If you stayed with us, you learned something really important. You can share difficult news in English using simple, honest, natural phrases.
Yes, and now we want to ask you something. Which sentence from today's lesson do you think you would use in real life? This is a little hard to say, or maybe I have some bad news. Tell us in the comments. Your answer helps other learners feel brave too.
Remember, moments of bad news are never easy, not even in your own language. But you're learning how to express yourself even in emotional situations, and that shows real growth. Keep going. You're doing great.
If this episode helped you, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend who is learning English. You might help someone who needs these phrases more than you think.
Keep practicing, keep improving, take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.